Greetings, music family. Welcome back to my humble little corner of the internet here on YouTube. My name's Chris. I have a short but sweet little video for all of you aspiring beginner cellists. So let's go. We are going to take a run at something that is the foundational element of music theory, which is our C major scale. And of course, it's super important for us as cellists to know our way around this scale frontwards and backwards, inside and out. So we're going to take a look at this. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is play through for you our basic C major scale. Now, if this is too simple for you, fine, this video is probably not for you, but you know what? You might actually want to stick around for a bit because I've got a couple of interesting little exercises coming up after just the basic scale, okay? So you can certainly fast forward to those or stick with me for the whole thing. All right, here we go. Our basic 2-octave C major scale on the cello. We want our posture set. We want the cello controlled between our knees. We want it angled a little bit to our right. We want a nice, relaxed bow hold. Fingers a little bit up the stick, leaning forwards, thumb softly curved in towards its resting spot against the frog. Okay, I start on my C string. I have a nice straight bow. C, D, E, third finger, fourth finger F, G, first finger A, third finger B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and just for fun, I'm going to go all the way up to D, which gives me a nice point to turn around and start coming back down the other way. F, E, first finger, open, prepare. There we go, as basic as it gets. So what did I have starting on the C string? Open, 1, 3, 4. G string, open, 1, 3, 4. D string, open, 1, 2, 4. Big difference. A string, open, 1, 2, which technically is the end of our scale. But just to be cheeky, we go up to the D, and then we turn right back around to 2, 1, open, 4, 2, 1, open. 4, 3, 1, open, 4, 3, 1, open. There's our scale. Now I do have some cello warm-up videos on the channel which take us through the scale with some different bowing combinations. Fine, check those out if you'd like to, but this one is just about this C major scale. Okay, so there's our basic scale. Now, let's run at it in a couple of different ways, just to keep life fresh, keep things interesting, and keep our practice a little bit more fun. Okay, here we go. First thing I'm going to do is start skipping notes and coming back to the note that I skipped, skip another note, come back to the skipped note, and so on. That was a weird description. I'm going to show you. Okay, here we go. We start with our open C. Boom, easy. We skip first finger D. We go third finger E on the up bow. Stepping back down to first finger D. Skip a note. fourth finger. Back to 3, open G. Back to 4 on the C string. 1 on the G string. Open. 3. Back down to 1. 4. 3. Open D. 4. 1 on the D string. Open. 2. 1. 4. 2. Open A. Big sweeping arc with the bow. G. Fourth finger on the D string. 1 on A. Open. 2. 1. 4. And 2. Okay? Now we're going to come back down. We're going to do 2. Skipping 1. Right to open string. Back up to the skipped note. Over to 4. Up to the skipped note, which was A. Second finger D string. 4. 1. 2. Open. 1. Over to 4. You see how I'm predicting? I'm going over as a little bit ahead of where I need to be. 4. Back up to 1. 3. 4 on the G string. Down to 1. 3. Open. 1. 4. Open. 3. 4. 1. 3. Open. 1. 3. Open. Good. Now that 1, 3 open at the end, yeah, that's not really technically in the theme of the exercise, but for the sake of timing and making everything sound good, I just like putting a little bow on the end of things, and that's kind of what that is. It just makes it sound nice on the end. So there's our first kind of a different way to approach the scale where it's not so linear, right? We don't always want to play. That's fine, but if you only know the scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, then you really only know it to that extent. You don't know it as well as you think you do. We have to start being able to break these things up and reassemble them in different ways, a little bit like a collage, and then we can rely on ourselves more. We can trust our knowledge of the scale and of the key a little bit better. All right, one more exercise for you. Here we go. This is a fun one. I love this exercise. So that's what it's going to sound like when you can get through it nice and smooth. Here's what I'm doing. 4 notes to a bow. Open 1, 3, 4. Go up 1 more note to the open G, and that is going to begin a descending pattern of 4 notes. Open, 4, 3, 1. Look at this, we land on the next note up on the scale. We started on C, we just ended up on D. Now I'm going to begin 4 more notes ascending on the next note. 3, 3, 4, open, 1. Go up, 3, 1, open, 4. Go up 1, G, A, B, C. up one, D, up a note, 3, 4, open 1, 2, 1, open 4, D, 1, 2, 4, A, 4, 2, 1, 2, 4, open 1, 2, 1, open 4, open 1, 2, 4. Ending on that nice C note. We're at the frog. Now I do the opposite on the way back down. It's a bit of a thinker. 2, 1, open 4. Go down one more note and come back up 4. 2, 4, open 1. Open 4, 2, 1. G, E, F, G. 2, 1, open 4. 3, 4, open 1. Open 4, 3, 1. Open 1, 3, 4. There we have it. I'm going to run through that one more time slowly without stopping and without talking, which is difficult for me. I'm a bit of a talker. Here we go.